Ente and Cash. Both these players haven't been challenged yet in this tournament, but now as they meet, they are being challenged by each other. Cash certainly the favorite here, but Ente not without chances. He's been playing quite a lot. As Cash said earlier. Zadrot. Actually it was Ente saying it first. I don't think Cash plays that much, does he? Under his Storm Hoof account. So, Fiend opening here. Late hero from Ente. Something that we're seeing less and less nowadays from the Asian scene. Where players go for the DK first instead, the fast DK. Not for harass, but for creeping with only skeletons. Slay the sheep, go over here, kill the high priest, kill the rest. And then work your way across the map. Try to get level 3, ideally with only skeletons. That can be prevented and punished by the orc, but requires good scouting and doesn't always work. And depending on the orc, oftentimes he will be focused on creeping himself anyways. And getting his progress in. Where is Neo? Neo is not here today. It was Neo's birthday yesterday. And he's half dead. Yeah, he's really out of sorts. He had a wild night last night. With a lot of dudes. No, I'm just kidding. He went to a house music club, apparently, is what he said. Thank you very much, Battle Engine, first time sub and welcome. Here comes the Blade Master for the first time, not yet level 2. Got the sentry ward, that's very nice. One sentry here, and you see everything pretty much that your opponent's doing. How do you guys feel about sentries?
A player's forces are under attack.
I think it's a broken item, honestly. Like this, even if you shorten the duration, just the effect is so ridiculous. I really don't like this item. Nice last hit here. More experience for the blade. DK so close to level 2, only needs one more kill here. But can't quite get it. That was a big steal. Can he prevent level 2 even further? I don't believe so. Ente gets it now, but of course the big prize is the Ogre Magi. Blade coming in. There is a reveal. Healing will be getting cancelled. And now he's out of mana entirely. He didn't bring a clarity earlier, so this greatly limits his Windwalk capabilities. So he doesn't want to give this up. He's waiting very long to commit with the grunts. Now he does. Focus on the blade. He is very squishy. No, not even a circlet, I just noticed. How rare to see indeed. And now, last hit. Oh, he gets it with a grunt. That was pretty sick. Item, of course, to the DK. It's a greater healing. But that must annoy Ente, I'm pretty sure. At least he steals the Blade Master's Tome of Agility +2. In the main. SH coming. And looks like tier 3 rush now. Bestiary before, followed up by tier 3 shortly after. The lid's gonna be a lot later, of course, because the undead tech is a lot later. And early damage upgrade. Interesting. I think that's something that Ente always likes to do. I'm really not a fan of this. Oh, this last hit went towards Ente, I think. Replenishment pretty nice for him now. He's gonna need to use that soon. Oh, DK almost got surrounded. Grunt will not be killed off. Blade Master, no boots. Has the scroll of speed, but unlikely to find that kill here. Very thin inventory. Only those claws and the scroll. Replenishment on the DK, now pretty nice, whereas oftentimes it can feel pretty underwhelming. Gets another coil out with that as well. Saves all of his fiends, albeit with a lot of damage on them. And he has a tier 3. Whoa! That's a Spirit Lodge. That's very rare to see nowadays, so early. Like, this was a super early lodge. Cash playing it old school. With Ensnare and Spirit Link, he's gonna be very strong until the Undead has Destroyers. He's gonna have map control. Taking a lot of damage here as well. Harassing without heal salve, so now he has to go all the way back either to his SH or to the main. He can't do anything else in the meantime. Cash's movement seems not to be completely perfect in my opinion. How much do we need to donate to get Drunk Neo on stream? Nah guys, we don't do that anymore. Like I had, I think 2 or 3 Drunk Jeracup casts. And I look back at them with shame, man. That's like, it's not good. It was a train wreck. I think Neo is not as bad as me when he's drunk, but still. We don't want to do that. No, no. Lich is out. So now he has the Frost Armor. He has an answer to the focus potential of the Orc. Here's the first Walker. And with Spirit Link on the Blade Master, he's gonna be pretty hard to kill. That being said though, he's still only level 2. He doesn't have the greatest inventory still. Like, this Blade Master's progress is pretty underwhelming this game. Normally you want to get level 3 early with a strategy like this, and then use Spirit Link to assert your dominance. But he just didn't get off the ground too well. But now could be a good creep check opportunity here. Between the creeps of the Merchant and the Orc to the south, Cash may look to want to pounce here. But it's taking a while. It's taking too long. By then the Ogre Magi will be dead. Another nice item here for Ente, as he's going to be forced into the fight. Nice Hex, prevents the coil, and that's the first kill. And now with the Spirit Link on these units, it's very, very hard to find the kill, especially with no Nova. As you can see, the Lich still only level 1, with a lot of experience missing. 2 Spirit Links here used on all of the units. Only 1 in Snare, but there's a second one. Hex again, and he doesn't get the save. Once again, well done. He's making very good use here of his tier 2 advantage. Finally, there will be a kill going Ente's way, but only a grunt. Didn't have to use the healing potion. Oh, don't forget to unburrow, dude. That was very close. Very, very close. Something that happens to me sometimes. I TP out, I burrow, and then I'm not fast enough with the unburrow, and then I lose 2 fiends to the dust. It's probably gonna remind Cash of that dust I believe. I imagine. May want to get it here. He's very low on resources though. Almost level 3 SH, but that was good for him. TP forced, 2 fiends killed, only for a grunt. Very greedy creep camp, to be honest, by Ente, going across the map over here. And he got punished. Mana Stone though, ooh, that's a nice reward. His consumables are ridiculous. Greater Invul, healing, and a Mana Stone, and he already has a Mana Potion. But Mana Potion, attack upgrades is all delaying his 50 supply army. Only gets the Ziggurat now. Still doesn't have a third hero. Only 1 statue, only 2 fiends, of course, with the ones that he lost earlier. And here's the TC for Cash, as he may start to power creep this year. Does have level 3 SH now, and almost level 3. Blade. Ankh, not bad. Hero focus will become a factor, I imagine. But with the orb now, it is pretty easy to creep, as the Lich grabs solo experience here from the Rock Golem and finds the most useless item that he can find here. Those will be getting sold, but level 3 for the Lich regardless, big level up for him. DK getting closer to 4, inching his way forward. Doesn't have Death Pact yet though, doesn't have a TP, so hero focus could be dangerous, however, Greater Invul is upon him. I think that's why he's keeping it on his first hero. Cloak of Flames, he's gonna keep it, I like it, and on the Blade Master. A lot of players like to have it on the TC, but the TC is such an easy target anyways, because he's in the middle, he has low armor, he doesn't have Windwalk, and when he has Cloak of Flames, he's even more enticing of a target. So I like it being on the Blade Master. Way more maneuverable, can go into the back lines way more easily. This does damage against the statue as well, as you can see here. Forcing through the destroyer immediately though, and here we go. Silence onto the TC. Nova on the Raider. That one's dead immediately. First Fiend gets killed, the other one gets eaten. Good start to the fight for Cash. Next destroyer coming up in towards the air. Wants to dispel, of course. Nice kiting from Cash. Saves the Coda. These stomps, dude. Holy shit. Only 2 and only level 1, but they were so powerful. The last walker is dead though, so no more Spirit Link. SH has to be careful, has to run away and will survive here with good micro once again. Oh, last second Burrow saves that one. He's gonna kill. Uh-oh, the SH maybe? Doesn't quite get it off in time. But next coil, he uses the Mana Stone, but he doesn't follow him. He could have followed him and killed him, I think. Doesn't get it off though. Heals the Dark Ranger instead. This Mana Potion. Mana Stone is still on him. Lich has to be careful. Gets healed once again with a potion, I think, that time around. Storm coming in again. That one didn't hit the DK. Invul Potion forced. TC dead, but only the Ankh. Blade Master here, the carry of this fight, hasn't been touched at all yet. But now is by getting touched. As the Invul still will have to pop it soon. There it is. We'll get the Dark Ranger kill with this. The Mana Stone comes in. Can't save the third hero, though. Scroll speed. The Destroyer can't dispel. Out of range, it seems. 41 supply here as the dust settles for Ente. And 48 for Cash. And one of the most important things for Orc, kept all of his heroes alive. So now he can continue creeping with all of them. Especially with the TC now. Could be very rewarding. Pulse of attack for the Lich finally as well. DK gonna get level 4. How quick are the reactions here? Oh, that was the Cloak of Flame. That killed the Fiend right there. Ente wasn't looking for a moment. Didn't use the coil. And now he's down a Fiend. Down to 46 supply. Raiders looking for the nets. Holds on to it. Nice stop cancellation. Dream position though for the Undead right here. Very hard for the melee units to get into position. To find the connection. The TC moving in, but without mana can't stomp. Blade Master dropping low once again. Has the Invul still and will be using it right now. Last second. There's more healing from the SH, but only one wave, really? So this is dangerous still for Cash. Is he overextending right now? Going for the Lich. There comes a coil, but it's on the wrong target, maybe, or was it the right one? Because the Blade Master's dead, but so is the Lich. Who's that better for? I'm not sure. The TC's almost dead. He didn't dispel the Spirit Link. Pretty significant mistake. He's gonna chase for the kill, and he's gonna get it as well. One more coil, and the third hero is dead as well. Only SH left, but he has the money for the buyback. But the Lich, same for him. Here comes the Blade Master. Which buyback is gonna be better? Seems like the Lich will only last for so long as he dies as well. He needs to get this kill on the Blade, but there's Heal Wave! And I don't think he has the damage anymore. Doesn't have a coil at the moment. The Destroyer is getting taken out. Then Spirit Link becomes super powerful again. One more dispel before he goes, but he has fallen. He gets a Raider here perhaps. Oof. 1 HP literally. And now he has the dust against the Fiends as well. Blade Master out of the fight, but the Orc army too beefy here for Ente to chew through with his only 30 supply. Oh my goodness. Good game between the two though. Very close at times, but now Cash with a massive lead. TC will be coming back soon. Blade Master almost level 4. He can steal the Invuls now, which is such a big deal. I believe he really should do that. There's none on the Undead side. Or is he just expanding right now? Peon moving out.
Forces are under attack.
Berserker still over here. This is best of 3. If Ente should lose, he still has a chance. Ente just doesn't play Banshees, I guess. I've been complaining for months and months about Undeads not playing enough Banshees, especially leading up to GCS in Asia. We saw them much too rarely, to my taste. Now they are really incorporating more and more Banshees earlier into this matchup, which I'm a big fan of, but seems like Ente is not a fan of the Banshees. Still more old school, still with the Destroyer approach. I imagine that's something that's gonna change with a new patch. Oh, the Blade Master now. Ooh, baby. Plus 25 without Kodo. But it is the new patch, so it's gonna be quite a bit less damage than it was in the past. And SH getting close to level 5 as well. If he creeps the top left here, that might be level 5. Oh, he still has this camp as well. Oh man, so many camps still remaining. Something that Orcs, well, anybody likes to do. Grab the camps in the middle or ideally on your opponent's side of the map early. And then in the late game, When you want to stay a little bit more passively, you still have those to creep up for big level ups, as is going to be the case right now. And the Scourge Bone Chimes. Oh my god. What a camp. Zapper coming in. Not going to be effective though. The Lich takes it out with 2 shots. Tower was spotted early. You don't want to have those towers come up. At least not too many of them. Don't want to give the Orc that fortified position. SH didn't hit level 5. Still takes a little bit more. I like the shop. So valuable to always have mana on the SH. The most important. Where's the Kodo? Doesn't have a Kodo. Wants to save his money to the tiny Great Hall, I guess. No shade here, by the way. But he's still been seen. I think the Windwalk expired or something. And in we go. Going for the DK immediately. Gonna have to use Death Pact soon. He's gonna get disabled. Nice tiles on the TC so he can't stomp, but he's stuck! He's stuck against the trees. He's just surrounded, but he doesn't use the invul on the Blade Master. That opens up the surround. And the first hero is dead. Are you kidding me? But he has the resources for the revive. But it's gonna be more kills. Not just the Blade Master. 1 grunt dies. 2nd grunt dies. Lich is level 4. He can eat skeletons now. Here's the blade again. Oh my god, what a mistake. That invul. He didn't pop it. Clicked the wrong hotkey or something. And here we go once again. It's all damage here. TC, stomp. That was a decent one, not the most amazing. And going for the SH here. Uh-oh, is he gonna die? He may. Spirit Link, is that gonna save him? No! SH dead. This was Cash's game. But now it may have turned around entirely. No more healing. Now it's time to focus the heroes usually. But there's so many juicy targets here. He has good damage. This destroyer will be lost to the piercing damage and the purge of the Blade Master. 40 supply only left for Cash. Can he hold on here next to his 1 tower? He doesn't have a healer anymore. SH is dead, but he has the shop at least. And the Lich is out of mana. And the DK is not really low. And he's level 5 as well. Uh-oh. Spirit Link, so good now. Spirit Link, so good now. And he's not dispelling it. Invul pop to be safe. Heal potion transferred as well. He's doing this without an SH as it seems. This raid is definitely dead though. Does he want to use the coil? Doesn't deem it worth it. Almost saves him there with the heal salve. Not quite enough though. Cutting off reinforcements now. This just became a nail biter of a game thanks to that Blade Master kill. The one mistake by Cash. The one big mistake though. Swallow speed running in. He has a stomp. And there it is. Can he find a big kill? He's gonna kill the destroyer, but I don't consider that to be very big. And he denies the Fiend for another Nova and a coil. The Blade Master in trouble. He has the money for the heal potion, but I think it's out of stock. It is out of stock. And he's not revealed anymore. He doesn't have dust. Jesus Christ, what a game. What a crazy game. TC. There's no Nova, but there's gonna be one in a couple of seconds. This is level 3 coil, guys. This is tons of damage. But the Lich in trouble himself. He gets the coil. That was the last one. Mana potion still there, though. Never mind, he has more. Mana potion used. Does he have it in time? He does! It comes off cooldown. And now the Blade in trouble. But there's no Nova. Silence. Eats the Fiend. Nova. Coil, he's dead! All heroes fallen. As the SH comes out of the altar, he says, what the fuck's been going on, guys? I'm gone for a couple of minutes and suddenly everything has turned to shit. The Kodo dies. He doesn't have the money for the buyback. Ente on a rampage here. He's chasing forward. He has one more Nova that will most certainly result in a kill. But he doesn't get in range here to find that Nova. Ooh, sick game. Cash was in complete control of this match, but then hero kills occur and suddenly everything's turned around. Thank you very much, Gosu Gohan, 27-month resub. So much mana on the Lich. Close to full mana, close to level 5 as well. Level 5, the damage increase isn't the greatest. It's 50 damage on all levels, which is good for AoE, but not so great for hero focus. But it's another second of slow. making it 5 seconds of slow, which is crazy. Crazy! Is it actually less slow duration on heroes? I don't think so, but I'm not sure. And by the way, on level 4, the Lich gets +4 intelligence, because he has a stat gain of 3.4 per level. Some extra value for you guys. Even A-bombs coming in here. Oh, the mains have expired. Ente setting up a new one. He should really make a sacrificial... Like this. Like, he unsummons the Altar of Darkness. That's 90 gold. If you lose a Dark Ranger, you know, you can afford to lose her. If you lose anything else, the game's probably over anyways. But, you know, it depends on how the game is. My point is, I'm really not a fan of this. Really not a fan. This can become very, very valuable later on. Let's see if it becomes a factor. As it is, 45 supply for the undead. 43 for cash. It had Blade Master though, my goodness. 34. Level 5 SH now. The last time he couldn't really make use, as he died so fast, of his level 3 heal wave. Hero levels are still good on both sides. It's hard to tell who's to be favored here. Of course, with the expo running, it will be Ente. Cash, long distance mining, it's gonna take forever to get that money. Maybe you could creep this, sell the item, make that great haul. But that still takes forever. 2.5 minutes. Send the SH away. He's soaking up experience, dude. Realized it too late. That would have been level 5. Mistakes like those make me so mad because these players are so good, and then they make stupid mistakes like those. If he goes for a ghoul kill, he could get silenced and killed, depending on how fast Ente is. He wants the ghoul kill, or the acolyte kill, but it's really dangerous. If there's an instant silence, he dies. It's not worth it. Ente now certainly with the lead. Cash earlier had a big lead. Can he turn it around now? Alright, he sells the Cloak of Flames. It's a lot of gold. Not enough for the tiny Great Hall, though. Oh, is he gonna sell the Scourge Bone Chimes? That hurts every orc's heart. If he does, he has the money, though. He's waiting for the long distance. This is not gonna be enough for the tiny. I don't think. Let's see. This army's so small, though. No, it's not enough. Not quite enough. JK, it is enough. Okay, never mind. Isn't it 650 gold? I thought it was 650. Alright, here's a tiny Great Hall. Ente's just purely defending. He's not creeping, scouting at all. Finally, Sacrificial Pit. I was asking for that earlier. I like the narrow positioning. Fairly far forward. Would have preferred it maybe here, to protect more of the acolytes. But this could be nice if the orc comes in from this angle. Like here. It's gonna be very hard to find a good position. It's gonna be level 4 TC up here. It's gonna be level 5 Blade as well if he decides to join, which he will not. He wants to go for acolyte kills. He only needs 1 for the level up. And he's gonna get it. Easy experience. Has to go into Windwalk before the silence, though. Does it. It's dangerous. He could die. Even with Spirit Link to these higher level undead heroes. Ooh, is he doing it again? He doesn't know if there's a shade here. This is dangerous. This is dangerous, my friend. Alright. But he's doing it. Has one more Windwalk. Shade finally sees the expansion here. And the gold should tell him how long it's been up. So, what was the item here? Parry up, not bad. I'd like to see that on the SH, maybe. Because he is... Ooh, he's low HP, dude. Silence Coil Nova could ruin his day. The Nova is almost level 3. But again, not the greatest damage increase, but the slow duration. That is a big deal. Ring of Regen. Could... Well, so late into the game doesn't do much, honestly. Oh, bad position. He's getting flanked. Oh, but Ente diving super deep forward as the Lich is in trouble. Invul just a split second before the silence. Before the stomp, I mean. Invul transferred onto the SH as well. He will survive, just barely. Now silence is over. Massive stomp coming in. The Kodo devours one of the A-bombs, but still a lot of undead army left. Lich in trouble now himself. Has to get coiled. Or is it the TC to get coiled? Yes, it is. And he's gonna die here as it seems. Or can he save him just barely in time? He's so fast with that aura, but not fast enough for the coil level 5 now for the Lich. Blade Master in the back line doing a good amount of damage here with all that bonus as he has. Critical strike coming in level 3. It is weaker than in the past, but still strong. Destroyer dead. And this might be turning around again. Oh, the SH. Silence. There's Coil Nova. Maybe on cooldown, though. And the SH is running away for his life. And he will survive. Blade Master hacking and slaying. He receives the Coil Nova, but he's next to the shop. He must survive, and he will. Scroll of Speed as well. Lich out of mana, but can eat some of his units. The A-Bomb will give him so much mana for more Nova. And I think that could be a good idea. DK still has 2 coils left. These Orc heroes always in danger. Expo not being harassed. Still mining. What about this one? He has to send the peons away. Can he kill this? Of course, Ente cannot TP home. There's no necropolis here. Only one raider and one grunt. It's gonna take a while to kill this Haunted Goldmine. He sells it? Wouldn't repairing have been the better idea? Is Ente really trading this? He doesn't need to trade this. He could have just left an A-bomb maybe up here. Alright. Ente has the money though for a new one. He can make a new Haunted Goldmine. Maybe that's his plan. Make a new Acolyte, make a new Haunted. As the reinforcements are coming from the main. Statues here are king in the super late game. A-bombs also pretty strong. Tanky, normal damage against heroes. And when the undead heroes are so powerful, Kodos normally don't survive too long. In the shade we'll see the Blade Master coming as well. Scroll of Speed, I feel, is something that Cash has been going for not enough. That's something you want to have on the SH always. When he gets focused, use Scroll of Speed and run away. And if you're fast enough, normally you don't die. Here we go. No Destroyer up in the air. This Blade Master is super tanky with a Spirit Link. Can Cash still win this? Coil Nova on the Blade with that Spirit Link. He's still fairly healthy. Has to go for the Invul right now. There's more Heat Wave where that one came from. And the Kodo got to eat. The A-bomb's gone. The Lich now in trouble. He doesn't have an Invul anymore. Where's the Frost Armor? Coil comes in just barely in time, but the Blade Master in trouble again. He may be falling right now. He eats the Nova through the Spirit Link. The Lich in trouble. He's gonna die! Ente, are you throwing this game away? It looks like it. It really looks like it. The TC. Where's the TC? The altar's dead. No TC anymore. And guess what? This altar has been unsummoned. This goddamn altar has been unsummoned. So the Lich won't be coming back from that. 29 gold. 29 gold for Ente. Gets the Kodo back though. That's level 4. SH. No healing. Blade Master super low HP despite the Spirit Link. What a ridiculous game. One more kill. Long distance mining down south now. Does he have a shop? He doesn't have a shop. He's making a new one. He needs salves and clarities. What's Ente doing? He can't really get the Lich back. Oh, the Blade Master. Coil goes towards the A-bomb. A lot of health for him. Silence on both heroes. No Windwalk at the moment. Is this the end of the Blade Master? It's not. He kills the A-bomb before. Needs to get the statue. That would be the biggest kill. Doesn't get it though. And this raider will be falling as well. Maybe. One more right click. Ah, never mind. Never mind. It's Wait. How much HP did that raider have? He should have survived with more than 150. Wasn't he at 160 or something? I'm gonna have to check the VOD later. 300 damage on the coil. 50% damage mitigation. He should have survived with 150 plus. Alright. Confusing me a little bit here. No Lich, no Orb. Oh my god, what is this game? Ente went all in here. He didn't need to go all in. He traded expansions. He didn't need to do that either. SH has no healing at the moment. The Burrow also so good now. Burrow and Statue. SH one heal wave. Oh, he has the dust still! He gets one fiend. That's level 6. He has Blade Storm now! He has Blade Storm right now! Skillet, you fuck! Sorry. Come on! Silence! He can't Blade Storm at the moment. But he's still Spirit Linked. What the hell is happening here? He's throwing this away. He's absolutely throwing this away. Heal potion with the last bit of money. And now how is he supposed to kill him? Oh my god, Ente, what have you done this game? Throw into throw. And he loses the DK fighting against all the burrows. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god, what a game. To be honest, not many mistakes from the two, but a few big mistakes. Resulted in 2 cool comebacks though. God damn. That was one sick game. Terrana Stand. It's gonna be our next map. Cash with the lead. I wonder who's gonna be affected more negatively by this. Must be Ente, I guess. He must have known that he was at a deficit and got gifted the way back into that game. And Cash, you know, brought it back in the end, but Cash was the winner when the fat lady sang. Alright. That was one crazy game number 1. If we have equally awesome game number 2, we will be in for a treat indeed. Oh, Cash changed colors. Sneaky devil. It was pretty foolish by Ente to spend, like, after he unsummoned his expansion, and he killed his opponent's expansion, he had 400 something gold left and more than enough lumber. Could have easily made a new expansion. But he went all in with another A-bomb and a statue, or A-bomb or statue or fiend or something. And he unsummoned the altar. I told you! This can come back to be very painful. Don't unsummon your altar, guys, unless you really have to. What's this? Is this a Farseer? No. It's a no barracks play. Or is it late barracks? Ah, it's late barracks. Okay. Makes sense on TS. Go for the healing items immediately themselves. Go in the middle. Grab the claws, heal up, and then maybe, I don't know, look for more claws. You know, Blade Master things. I'm seeing the chat right now, you know, with the delay. That was a pretty sick ending. He's killed Windwalk level 3? Are you serious? That's what Lord Helm is saying right now. Yeah, backstab for 100. Man, he had 300 mana. Imagine the swag of a Blade Storm, dude. Kind of pissed he didn't do that. So, Blade Master hoping for the big DPS items. Not lucky enough for the slippers from the first camp.
A player's forces are under attack.
And it continues going poorly here. Ring of Protection. 2 borrow tech. Oh, it's a little unusual nowadays, I guess. Especially on maps with good amounts of medium armor creeps, where grunt creeping can be very effective. You like to do this. Is that the case here? Finally claws for him. So you can go for this one pretty easily with a grunt. Or you can go for the Enforcer. Is he really going to do that on cash on Ente's side? That is pretty greedy, my friend. I think he's going to go for the Enforcer here. Thank you very much, Marius Lung. 500 bits! We greatly appreciate it. Alright. Gets the circlet. Sold the other bad items, and he's going for the Enforcer. The reason this is risky is because the grunt gets super low. He could get killed by a coil, but there's a scroll of speed, so I guess you should be able to save him. Oh, it's a lot of damage though. Ooh, baby. The misses! He's missing! That guy has evasion. That was a little scary. Heal wards, really nice for Orc. Make creeping so much easier. Especially later, when you have a lot of units, but of course can be used early on as well. DK here going a very safe creep route next to his main. Means that he's gonna have good experience gain and reliable and safe in the early game. But may become a problem for the Lich to find his level ups. The only really safe camp for the second hero left will be this one, where the big guy is already gone. But the DK finds his level 3 here. At a very, very, very good time. Blade Master, another ring. Man, these items for cash are really bad. Aside from the heal wards. And the one claw, I guess. But rather unfortunate. Oh, pick up the tome. It's 1 damage. Going for the Dark Wizard here pretty early. It's gonna be a big consumable for Ente. And over here, Cash hoping for the Tome of Experience. Oh, he gets it! Kind of a shame that, like, this is a remastered map, of course. New version of Terranus and all. On remastered maps, shouldn't we finally remove those goddamn Tomes of Experience? Right here it didn't make too big of a difference, but it really can make a massive difference. I do not like. Nice sentry ward here. Has kind of been revealed though, as the Blade Master was in Windwalk and was able to get attacked. Tier 2 finish, Tier 3 rush. Bestiary before the tech actually, or was it? Maybe it was at the same time. And now Ente's gonna be walking into this SH, and that's an easy fiend kill. Thank you very much. Is he gonna decide to stick around? No. Needs to save the second fiend and will be able to. Kind of weird, right? Like, you know the SH is coming, and it's very unlikely that you're gonna be forced away. Unless the blade's low and you can, like, attack him, force him away with coil, whatever. Yeah, but he knew about the timing and he still hung around here. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't thinking of that at that moment. Lich second. Tier 3 coming in. Blade Master checking out what's going on. May want to go for some Google kills. What was that dust?
player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master's revealed. I guess he saw him moving towards his main with this... Ah, no, JK. He has this sentry. Haha! Yeah, so he actually totally saw him. Sorry. Forgot about that one sentry. Thank you very much, guys. It is Exploding Cats with a 3-month resub and a fresh salad with a brand new sub. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for your support. Is the whole Western Open Qualifier being played today? Yes, it is. But it's gonna stop after the semifinals. Because top 3 get to the next round, so we don't need a final being played out. But we're gonna have the 3rd place decider game, which is kind of like the final. It's gonna be our last game. SH decided to be pretty passive here. Kind of Asian meta. Creep to level 3, be safe against a timing attack from the undead. Very fast level 4 DK. Experience spread on the undead side, not really ideal. Lich barely anything. DK a little too much. Oh, and he doesn't get the item. Oh. That hurts. You know, when you play that, something like that's never supposed to happen, but he kind of lost focus there for a second. Blade Master gets it. Ah, that doesn't feel good. And now, big fight rolling around. Lich Node level 2. There's no orb. This should be favoring Cash. And guess what? There's no TP here for the undead to get out. But, actually, Scroll the Beast. Is this going to turn things around? Blade Master in trouble. Has a greater invul though and will be forced to use it. Has a heal self as well to be healing in the meantime if he gets the Lich kill here. But nice blocks. Did you see that? With a little frog and the fiends both, he saved the Lich here, blocking the way so he couldn't get killed. That was really, really well done. Almost is around there. End snares are still on cooldown as it seems. The Raider is gonna get saved. No! What's that item? Cloak of Shadows. So actually, Ente makes a very good hold happen here. Without 3rd hero, without orb. The Scroll of the Beast there certainly was helping. 2nd Scroll of Speed, again for retreat. Loses the grunt regardless. I thought that was gonna go a lot worse for Ente. Well done, well done. And he wasn't even level 2 Lich! Cash committed hard for that Lich kill. And that didn't quite work out. TC out for him. Still with a slight supply lead. Hero levels wise, it's pretty even. If the DK should get to an early level 5, it can be very dangerous. Solo creeping now for the Tauren. It's gonna be level 2, maybe even level 3, but solo creeping this one would be kind of hard. Do we have a Banshee house this time around? Nope. Ente likes his destroyers. This looks like a hero is gonna be popping out in here. Don't you guys think? Or is it maybe... Is there maybe one open space here? I don't think so. But maybe. So what do we have here? Blade Master stealing the invul. I like that. Down south there is... He also bought that invul. So now he has 2. Hero losses were certainly an issue on map number 1. Zayas LOL subbing for the first time. Thank you very much, man, and welcome. Mana potion again. It's kind of like signature Ente, right? Mana potion on the DK. Does he have aura? He has aura. Ooh, I don't like that at all. I think against Orc, almost without exception, you should always go Death Pact. But alright. Especially the Lich is super naked now. Like, Ensnare the Lich, Focus Fire him, Hex, Stomp the DK. This Lich could die so fast. Creepjack opportunity here for Cash. He doesn't really need to fight though. If he sets up a couple of towers here, Tiny Great Hall, that could be his win condition. Thinking about it. Item here was already stolen from earlier. Going for the statues immediately the way it's supposed to be. Silence on the TC. He pops the invul for that stomp. Still has the Ankh remaining, I suppose. One Raider dead immediately. Second one super low. Good micro against... Oh, the ring's still on the ground! Good micro against the Kodo here. Doesn't get devoured until now, but now it's dead. Wants to get that kill, wants to get his Fiend back, and I think should be successful in doing so. It's taking a long time though. Has to transfer the invul, but it's not in time, and the Lich dies to the Stomp and Focus. And now he steals the ring as well. He was almost able to win without a Lich earlier, but now it's looking a lot worse. As he has barely anything left. 34 supply only. DK the only hero that he has. Desperately going for the SH kill with his own coils, but he has so much healing this time around. Munches that Fiend as well. Oh, a lot of Fiends coming out of the ground here, actually. But it's not gonna work. Mana Potion, even if he gets the SH here. Won't even allow this. Heal Pot to be safe. Mana Potion to heal up even more. And that's it. GG. 2-0 for Cash. Game 1 not quite as cool as the first. Game 2 not quite as cool as the first one. Still entertaining though, I guess. And Cash through into the semi-final.